Billy Flynn's bold to Genoa City, what YNR fans can expect from DOOL star's dramatic debut. A new chapter begins for Billy Flynn. Soap opera fans are in for a treat as The Young and the Restless, YNR, welcomes a fresh yet familiar face to Genoa City. Billy Flynn, best known for his decade-long portrayal of Chad DiMera on Days of Our Lives, DOOL, is trading one iconic soap set for another, and the excitement surrounding his debut is palpable. With his premiere episode set to air during the week of June 16th to 20th, viewers are bracing for what could be a game-changing new storyline. But behind this dramatic transition lies a deeply personal journey, full of risk, self-doubt, and an unwavering belief in growth. A leap of faith, leaving Salem behind. In a heartfelt interview with TV Guide, Flynn opened up about the emotional process of leaving Days of Our Lives, a role he called home for nearly 10 years. It was like a big gamble, he admitted, revealing the move wasn't taken lightly. After years of emotional performances and growing fan devotion, saying goodbye to Chad DiMera wasn't just a career decision, it was a life-altering one. But life has a curious way of guiding people when they're ready to evolve. And for Flynn, the call came directly from someone who knew his worth, YNR's executive producer and head writer, Josh Griffith. Griffith, a former head writer on DOOL, was already familiar with Flynn's talent and dedication. Seeing an opportunity to bring that same intensity and nuance to The Young and the Restless, he reached out personally, a rare and direct invitation that helped tip the scales. For Flynn, it was a sign. I needed something new. I was looking for the next big challenge, he shared. The road to Genoa City. Pressure, nerves, and mentorship. While fans will see a confident and compelling new character on screen, Flynn confessed that stepping onto the YNR set wasn't without nerves. There was pretty insane pressure, he said, describing the heavy burden he placed on himself. After years of mastering one soap opera's rhythm, joining another long-running show with a different pace, cast, and legacy felt like starting over, but with higher stakes. Fortunately, Flynn found a powerful ally on day one. Eric Braeden, the iconic actor who has embodied Victor Newman for over 4 decades. For many, Braeden's on-set presence is legendary, commanding respect and, sometimes, a bit of intimidation. But for Flynn, it was the opposite. He was really nice and sweet to me. It felt like he was giving me his blessing, and that made me feel good, Flynn recalled warmly. That moment of encouragement, a kind word from a titan of daytime television, became an anchor as Flynn began his journey in Genoa City. A mystery man with a mysterious past. While producers have remained tight-lipped about the exact nature of Flynn's character, the buzz is building fast. Viewers know he'll debut the week of June 16th to 20th, and most clues suggest he'll be portraying Aristotle Dumas, the enigmatic figure behind a mysterious party invitation that has stirred speculation across the fan base. Is Dumas who he claims to be? Or is this a deep-cover twist waiting to explode? Rumors swirl that Aristotle Dumas might not be an entirely new character after all. Some theorize he may actually be a recast Kane Ashby, previously played by Daniel Goddard. While Flynn hasn't confirmed or denied the speculation, fans are dissecting every clue, from body language in teasers to dialogue snippets in previews. Flynn, for his part, seems to be enjoying the mystery. I just hope fans enjoy what's coming. I've worked my ass off and given it my all, he said sincerely. So please, be kind. Be kind. The actor behind the role. That simple plea, be kind, reveals so much about the man behind the character. Even as he steps confidently into a new phase of his career, Flynn remains deeply aware of how vulnerable the process of change can be. Longtime soap fans are passionate, sometimes fiercely so. And stepping into a legacy show like YNR with an established fan base means facing sky-high expectations. But Flynn's track record speaks for itself. On DOOL, he brought depth, humanity, and raw emotion to every scene, earning both critical praise and fan loyalty. If past performance is any indication, Genoa City is about to get a major infusion of energy, talent, and drama. What this means for YNR Billy Flynn's arrival is more than just another casting shakeup. It signals a possible narrative shift, one that could introduce a compelling new storyline, offer rich connections to legacy characters, or even revive long-dormant plots. YNR has long been known for its powerful storytelling, rich with multi-generational intrigue, betrayal, and redemption. Introducing a seasoned actor like Flynn into that mix adds not only fresh chemistry but also credibility. He's not a newcomer fumbling his way into the spotlight. He's a professional who knows how to command it. Whether his character turns out to be a slick power broker, a long-lost heir, or someone entirely unexpected, one thing is clear: Flynn is committed to making a lasting impression. Flynn's dual presence on TV. Interestingly, due to the advanced taping schedules of Days of Our Lives, fans won't have to say goodbye to Chad DiMera just yet. Flynn will continue to appear on DOOL for several more months, creating a rare window where audiences can enjoy him in two worlds at once. But even as his DOOL character takes his final bows, it's clear that Flynn's heart and energy are now invested in Genoa City. For him, this isn't a lateral move. It's a bold step forward, a new role, a new family, and a new chance to redefine his place in the world of daytime drama. The curtain rises, a star reborn as the premiere date approaches, anticipation continues to build. YNR viewers and longtime DOOL fans willing to follow Flynn across soap borders are in for a dramatic ride. Whether he's Aristotle Dumas, a reimagined Kane Ashby, or someone altogether new, one thing is certain: Billy Flynn is ready. Ready to challenge himself. Ready to prove himself. Ready to capture hearts all over again. So mark your calendars for the week of June 16th to 20th, and get ready to welcome a familiar face into a bold new story. Because in Genoa City, everyone has secrets. And Billy Flynn just might be bringing a few of his own. Chad DiMera's final chapter, a farewell filled with mystery, emotion, and the promise of return in the world of daytime television. There are characters who do more than just appear on screen, they embed themselves in the hearts of viewers. For fans of Days of Our Lives, DOOL, Chad DiMera is one such figure. Since 2014, actor Billy Flynn has taken Chad on a remarkable journey, from a troubled DiMera heir to one of the show's most beloved and emotionally resonant characters. But as all stories go, even those in fictional towns like Salem, every journey must come to an end. Here's a comprehensive look at where Chad stands now, why Billy Flynn has chosen to step away, and the most likely and emotionally charged possibilities for his on-screen goodbye. 1. Chad is still in Salem. For now, after nearly a decade in the role of Chad DiMera, Billy Flynn has officially announced that he will be leaving Days of Our Lives. In interviews with EW, People, and Soap Opera Digest, Flynn shared that the decision stems from a desire for personal and professional growth, a need to tell new stories and challenge himself in fresh ways. "I've lived with Chad for a long time, and I love the character," Flynn admitted. "But it's time for something new." Due to the unique filming schedule of DOOL, where episodes are shot months in advance, Flynn's portrayal of Chad will continue to air well into early 2026. This means that while his departure is confirmed, fans still have many episodes ahead to witness the final chapters of his journey. 2. 3 possible endings. Each one full of drama and heart. When a legacy character like Chad prepares to leave Salem, DOOL's writers are known for crafting an exit that's dramatic, emotionally satisfying, and open-ended, leaving the door ajar for a potential return. Below are 3 plausible storylines, each supported by current plot threads and fan speculation. Chad embarks on a quest to find Abigail. Could she still be alive? One of the most discussed theories among fans is that Chad might discover clues suggesting his wife Abigail, presumed dead, is actually alive. This isn't just wishful thinking. Recently, Clyde Weston, the man believed to have murdered Abigail, fell into a coma. Meanwhile, her grave was revealed to be empty. With these suspicious circumstances, it's entirely possible Chad will take on the role of a seeker of truth, leaving Salem in a desperate, hopeful search to find the woman he loves. It's a powerful arc that fits Chad's deep loyalty and emotional depth. And it leaves the door wide open for future reappearances, whether with Abigail in tow or with fresh scars from the journey. B. A tragic accident, a way to pause or recast the role if the showrunners want to preserve the mystery surrounding Chad's fate. A sudden tragedy could serve as a narrative bridge. Historically, DOOL has used car crashes, fires, comas, and even amnesia to gracefully remove characters from the canvas, while keeping them viable for future return. Imagine this: Chad, caught up in a dangerous investigation, perhaps related to Abigail, suffers a near-fatal accident. He's believed to be dead or falls into a coma. This creates room for a temporary absence from the show, or a possible recast. Rumors suggest Hank Northrup could step in. This would certainly deliver high drama and allow for a new version of Chad to emerge in the future, if the recasting is embraced by fans. C. Chad and Kat leave town together for a fresh start. In recent months, Chad has developed a budding romance with Kat Green, a newcomer whose presence has added emotional complexity to his life. Their connection is tender and real, sparking reminders of his happier days with Abigail. But underneath it all lies unresolved grief and the struggle to move on. The most grounded and emotionally mature exit might be this: Chad chooses to leave Salem with Kat to start a new life. They might relocate, seeking peace and freedom from the shadows of the past. While not the most sensational exit, it's a dignified and heartfelt one, allowing Chad to bow out gracefully and potentially return down the road under different circumstances. 3. Personal reflection: which ending feels most right? Scenario strengths, potential risks. Chad searches for Abigail keeps viewers engaged with a deep, emotional arc. If Abigail doesn't return, storyline may lose momentum. Coma/tragic accident, high drama, fits DOOL's signature style. Risky if recasting isn't well received, leaves with Kat peaceful, emotionally satisfying. Lacks dramatic punch some viewers expect. Personally, the most compelling scenario is Chad setting off to find Abigail. It honors his love for her, fuels suspense, and provides a rich, emotional journey that can play out even off-screen. If needed, it could even incorporate elements of the other options. Perhaps he survives a tragic accident and then leaves with Kat on a quest for the truth. Writing hand conclusion: goodbye doesn't always mean forever for Billy Flynn. Chad DiMera has been more than a character, it's been a defining chapter of his life. Now, as he transitions to the young and the restless, fans are preparing to bid farewell to a man they've watched grow, love, grieve, and rise again. Whether Chad's final scenes are marked by heartbreak, adventure, or quiet redemption, one thing is certain: the story isn't necessarily over. In soap operas, no goodbye is ever truly final. The writers have left the door open, and so should we. So keep tuning into Days of Our Lives. Because Chad DiMera's last act may just be the beginning of something entirely new.